When a narcissist stops messaging you, what their disappearance really means. Greetings and welcome back to the channel, everyone. As always, thank you for your time and attention, and I'm really happy to have you here today. You're in the correct place if you've been wondering why a narcissist in your life hasn't contacted you via phone or message in a while, since that's precisely what we're going to be talking about today. This subject can be extremely perplexing and even hurtful, particularly if you've been enmeshed in the emotional tornado that narcissists are so adept at producing. So, pour yourself a cup of tea, settle in, and let's discuss what might be happening behind the scenes when a narcissist abruptly stops talking. Let's start by realizing that narcissists enjoy control, validation, and attention. They can be very charming, attentive, and engaging, until they're not, and frequently use manipulation to obtain what they want. It might therefore feel like an emotional rug pull when a narcissist abruptly ceases communicating or phoning. You may be left wondering if they're upset with you, if you did something wrong, or if they've moved on to someone else. Let's examine their motivations and the true significance of their silence. It's important to remember that narcissists are skilled manipulators, and their silence may be just another strategy they use to stay in control. They are frequently testing you when they don't get in touch for a while. They want to see how you'll respond, if you'll pursue them, and how much control they still have over you. One of the traditional methods used by narcissists to establish control is the silent treatment. Since they know they still have you in their grasp, they want you to feel scared, unsure, and needy for their attention. The catch is that if you don't get in touch with them, they may begin to fear that they are losing control. In the hopes that you'll break first, they'll wait as long as they believe they can. If you remain resilient, focused, and unaffected by their silence, they may resurface and act as if nothing occurred, as if they have missed you, or even as if you have abandoned them. All of it is a part of their strategy, a loop meant to maintain your emotional interest. A narcissist may sometimes quit phoning or messaging because they have discovered a new supply. If you don't provide the continual attention and validation that narcissists require, they will seek it out elsewhere. This just indicates that they're constantly looking for the next person to stroke their ego, not because you weren't good enough or did something wrong. They might get totally engrossed in that connection after they meet someone else, leaving you behind until they need you again. It's critical to understand that a narcissist's silence frequently has more to do with them than with you. They don't consider how their absence impacts you, how painful it could be, or how you're handling it. Rather, they are preoccupied with themselves, their needs, wants, and ways to keep control over their lives and those around them. They might see their silence as an attempt to regain control or as a kind of retribution for something you may not have even realized you had done. Boredom is a straightforward answer as well. Yes, boredom can play a significant role in this situation. People, discussions, and relationships that don't center on them tend to bore narcissists easily. They might withdraw into silence until they feel the need to get in touch again if they don't feel like the center of attention or if the thrill of the relationship has faded. They seem to be keeping you on the shelf, prepared to take you down at any time they feel like it. Silence on the part of a narcissist is frequently also a means of self-preservation. They may withdraw to avoid confronting the truth of their behavior if they feel that you are beginning to see through their facade or if you have started to call out their behavior. They don't want to deal with accountability, conflict, or anyone who questions their story. They decide to vanish rather than interact. They can use this time to regroup, come up with a fresh strategy, or just wait for you to be distracted enough to ignore their shortcomings. Not to be overlooked is the aspect of control. Controlling others is crucial for narcissists. They use silence as a means of asserting their authority. When I feel like it, I will talk to you. The purpose of this power move is to remind you that they are the ones setting the parameters of your partnership. They perpetuate the concept that you should be waiting, yearning, and hoping for their attention by not making an effort to reach out. They will also keep you on that emotional roller coaster forever if you allow it. What occurs, though, if you don't comply? When you decide that your happiness and sense of value won't be determined by their silence. Things start to get extremely intriguing at that point. Since narcissists detest losing power, they may resurface, often with extravagant displays or unexpected expressions of love, if they feel that their silence no longer influences you. To try to entice you back into their web, they might pretend that nothing happened and that you have always been their top priority. All of this is a part of a cycle that, if you allow it, can continue indefinitely. If a narcissist doesn't call or message you for a long period, what should you do? Although the solution isn't straightforward, it begins with realizing that their silence isn't directed at you. It doesn't represent your value, worth, or capacity for love. It's about them, their need for attention, approval, and control. You can start to distance yourself from their games once you realize that. It's not necessary to pursue them, plead for their attention, or attempt to figure out why they're not contacting you. Alternatively, you might decide to concentrate on your own journey, your own healing, and yourself. You have the right to be with people who communicate with you, truly care about you, and respect you for who you are. Don't let the silence of a narcissist control your thoughts or feelings about your life. The problem is that you deprive them of their power when you cease responding to their silence. When you stop reading your messages, waiting by the phone, or wondering what went wrong, you escape their control, and a narcissist can't tolerate that. They thrive on your desire for their approval, your tension, and your attention. They have nothing left to eat when you stop providing them with that. In conclusion, it's usually a premeditated action by a narcissist to test your boundaries, keep control, or look for attention elsewhere when they don't call or message you for a long period. It's rarely an indication that they've moved on or forgotten about you. On the contrary, they're frequently awaiting the opportunity to seize your attention once more. However, you have the ability to alter that story. You don't have to play their game like a pawn. A person who uses silence as a weapon is not worthy of you. I really appreciate you being here with me today. I hope that this conversation has helped you understand narcissists' mental tricks. Recall that no one else's actions or inactions, especially those of a narcissist, define your value. Reclaim your authority, concentrate on your personal development, and let go of the need for their approval. You are worthy of happiness, wholeness, and love for your true self. Please give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Share it with someone you think would benefit from it, and remember to subscribe for more videos like this one. We appreciate everyone's presence, encouragement, and participation in this community. Until the next time, remember that you are worth so much more than the games a narcissist plays. Take care of yourself and remain strong. I'll see you shortly.